Hello, and welcome to Fahrenheit 451, Lesson 40, Revising and Editing the Research Essay. We've been organizing our research notes in order to develop an outline for the research essay that includes a claim, reasons, counterclaim, evidence, and reasoning. You are expected to complete a draft of the research essay for homework. Today, we will revise the research essay draft and engage in a peer conference to edit the research essay draft. For this lesson, you will need your extension task handout, your draft essay, the research essay organizer, and the research essay rubric. You're going to review the prompt and the rubric in preparation for revising and editing your essay. You're going to annotate your essay draft by using the highlighting function in Google Docs and the color coding on the slide. You'll highlight in pink anytime you reference a claim, yellow anytime you list your supporting reasons, green for any text evidence that supports the claim or reasons, blue for any reasoning, and orange for your counterclaims. Remember that the purpose for revision is to allow a chance to make big changes. This takes more time than editing or making small grammatical and spelling changes. You're going to revise your draft by annotating the color coding on the slide. This will help you look at the structure of your essay and note any elements that are missing. I want you to consider also the 3 questions on the slide. Does each body paragraph have a claim, counterclaim, reason, evidence, and reasoning? If not, what's missing? How could you add something to the paragraph to include the missing elements? You will have 15 minutes to complete this activity. Now remember that the purpose of the counterclaim and rebuttal is to acknowledge the other side of the argument and then to explain why your claim is stronger. I want you to locate your orange highlighted counterclaim in your essay, and I want you to highlight, in other words, click and drag over the words to underline the transition words you used to indicate the counterclaim and rebuttal. Let's look at some options. For counterclaims, you could say, on the other hand, critics argue that, a common argument against this position is. For your rebuttals, you could say, while this may be true, my claim, in other words, what you're trying to get across, is still valid because. However, that point, referring to the counterclaim, is not valid because, or a simple nevertheless. I want you to revise your counterclaim and rebuttal to include some of these strong transition words or phrases. You will have about 9 minutes to complete this activity. Now you're going to partner up, as mentioned on the board, with your partner. You're going to use this checklist to engage in a peer editing conference. I'm going to print out copies of the essays. And you're going to annotate the changes on the drafts as written. We've done this before, but we're going to do it again with the extension task essay. You're going to have about 8 minutes to make those corrections. Well, to mark those corrections. Now you're going to make changes to your essay based on the peer feedback you received. You will have about 10 minutes to complete this activity. For homework, you will publish your research essay. In other words, you will make sure that it is complete for me to begin grading it tomorrow by the start of class. For this, you will need your draft research essay. Congratulations! You have completed Lesson 40 of the Fahrenheit 451 unit. In this lesson, you revised your writing to ensure you have a claim, reasons, counterclaim, evidence, and reasoning. You also assessed a peer's writing using an editing checklist.